Hi, healthy human meditators, it's Alison here. Look, a few people have got in touch with me and said that they're struggling to get into meditation. They're thinking that they have to push all thoughts out of their mind. They're getting frustrated with themselves when their minds get busy, and then this is detracting from the meditation and actually detracting from why you're doing the meditation in the first place, which is to relax, calm the mind and have some beneficial impact on mind, body, soul. So what I want to say to you is that you do not have to meditate like a Buddhist to feel the benefits of meditation. So in the video that I shared about the benefits of meditation minutes, if you've watched that, you may recall that in just 3 minutes, you start to affect your blood chemistry. Your blood pressure starts to lower and your body starts to feel calmer. Your mind starts to feel calmer. So you don't even have to meditate for that long when you're first starting and you're trying to get into your meditation groove. I absolutely cannot tell you how long it took me to even get a grasp of what meditation was and how you did it. Now, I'm going back probably 15, 18 years when I first started meditating. Excuse me. And was YouTube even available then? I'm not sure if it was. But it was certainly difficult to find information about meditation. It seemed to be this mystery thing that the Buddhists and spiritual people did, and was really difficult to find out how you did it. So I remember buying a book and still being fairly bamboozled by it. So I want to just give you some top tips in terms of, or just share some advice in terms of getting into meditation. So myth number 1, you do not have to sit there with no thoughts whatsoever in your mind. We are not trying with meditation to clear those thoughts. And indeed, what you do when you get frustrated with those thoughts, when you get angry that it's disturbing your meditation, is you're actually in conflict with yourself. So you create an internal conflict, and then that creates frustration, anxiety, whatever emotion it encourages for you, but it's a negative emotion. You're angry with yourself and you're not giving yourself self-love, and then it's counterproductive to what you're trying to do. So you don't have to clear your mind. Tip number 1, you do not have to have no thoughts in your mind. What you should do instead is observe that a thought has come into your mind. Be gentle with it and just let it move away. So bring yourself back to meditation. An easy way to do that is to focus on something. So meditation is about focusing the mind. Okay, so it's not about not having any thoughts, it's about focusing your mind on something. And that's why you can do walking meditations out in nature, and I'll cover that on another video. So focus on your breath. That's an easy one to do, and if you've watched some of the other videos, you'll notice that we focus by counting in for 1 and out for 2. So for an in-breath, count 1, for an out-breath, count 2. Now I would recommend that you just do that for the count of 10 and then start from 1 again. Or you can count up to 10 and then start from 1 again. It doesn't matter. The point is that you are busy in your mind by focusing on something else. So you're not changing your breath at this point, you're just focusing on the in-breath and the out-breath, and that'll allow your mind to be free. The other thing that people struggle with sometimes is finding a peaceful place. And I absolutely appreciate that, because when I'm meditating, I really do want a peaceful place, because it's about getting outside of the hubbub and the busyness. So what you can do is you can buy some sound cancelling earphones. You can get them fairly inexpensively from Amazon or somewhere else online. And these really help you can put some really nice relaxing music on, and then it just helps to cut out some of that background noise. Walking out somewhere is another way, if you can find somewhere peaceful to be. Might not be as easy, as we're in lockdown as we are at the moment as I'm recording this video, but that is another way. Or you can just put your music on and you can choose. It takes a bit of time, it's not easy. You can choose to ignore that background noise. But I will say the other myth is you have to have silence to meditate, because you don't. Even if you are only sitting down and focusing on your breath for just a few minutes, you will get the benefits of meditation. So you don't have to have a busy meditative practice. You don't have to go through all of these chakra balancing and energy cleansing and clear thoughts. They're really helpful as a guided meditation and actually have lots of health benefits, particularly when we're working on the chakras, but you don't have to. So just find something that works for you and use that. The other thing that I often get people talking to me about is, I started meditation and then I forgot to do it, and I'm not keeping up with a routine. When you're putting extra pressure on yourself, of course it's beneficial to do it on a regular basis, but please don't beat yourself up if you're not doing it on a regular basis. The whole point is it's enjoyable and it's time out for you, and try and make that time. But if you can't, then just go gentle on yourself. It's okay. Just pick back up when you're ready. The other myth is about when you meditate. So there's lots of controversy about whether you should be seated, whether you should be lying down, particularly if you've meditated in yoga practice. Quite often they'll get you to sit on a chair, because what they don't want is you to relax so much that you fall asleep. And that's okay, and I get that. But do you know what? We're not trying to be guru meditators. So if you struggle sleeping on a night, and you know by laying down meditation lulls you into a lovely sleep, then why not use it in that way? You'll get the benefit of the meditation for as long as you're awake, and you'll get that lovely transition into a peaceful night's sleep. So it doesn't matter when and how, in a sense, whether you're seated or laying down. If you want to increase your meditation minutes, and you're finding if you lie down you're away after 2 or 3 minutes, then of course you're going to choose to sit down. But don't get hung up about it. And I think that's my top tip overall in terms of meditation. Do not beat yourself up and do not get hung up. It's about enjoyment. It's about relaxation. And as soon as we create that internal conflict, we lose the benefit. So relax, enjoy, and take the benefit from meditation. Until next time, bye friends.